Hello and welcome. Let's play Hearts of Iron as the United States with the Man in the High Castle mod. Before starting recording, I've reorganized the army. I've created a new theater headquarters for the militia, while I called it National Guard 2, while we have another theater headquarters with cavalry divisions that is responsible for all these territories and to hunt down rebels. Of course, I have also created an order of battle to try to conserve supplies, but not a regular order of battle. I have created only army groups. Army groups are the most important headquarters to save on supplies. So that's what I did, and I put the most skilled leaders that I have at the moment in charge of those headquarters. Most of them also have the logistics wizard trait, because they will be in charge of the divisions, 5 divisions only instead of headquarters. So using the logistics wizard in these headquarters makes sense. In other circumstances where we have a full order of battle, it also makes sense to use the logistics wizard in the army group if it is your highest skilled leader. So let's say you have two level 7s, one is logistics wizard, the other is not. So I would put the logistics wizard in charge of the army group. This is gonna take a while. So this is probably gonna be a very boring episode, even more than the usual. So this is gonna be a build-up video, and I'll probably do a few encirclements too. We'll see. Okay, these guys, I think I'm gonna put them here. I've also renamed the Air Force to multi-roles and transport airplanes. Some subs instantly sunk by our 43 destroyers. Of course, at this point we have many more spies than we actually need. We are needing officers now. I'm gonna have to research everything personally. I won't use the AI because I need to optimize the research because we need a shit ton of officers. Air launch torpedo, I don't care. Deception tactics, that's good. Nav tactics, I don't care. Everything else, I do care. I'm not using special forces, but this gives me a bonus to the encirclement combat event. That one's important too. This one gives us the ambush combat event. Schwerpunkt, it's too early. They're being attacked in Rostock. This is a problem. This is a big problem because they are gonna bomb me. At the moment they are bombing me with 1 multi-role and 2 tactical bombers. And it's doing some damage. Much more than that single infantry brigade was doing. These multi-roles need to recover. So they need to recover faster, so I'm gonna bring them back to Washington DC. And it's probably a good idea to build some level 10 air bases here. It builds fast Okay. I'm gonna improve the ports too. Okay, that should do it for now. Prioritize them. If I knew I didn't do my homework well, because if I did, I would know by now that I would have known much earlier that Germany had cores everywhere. So it would make some sense to build IC, because it would pay for itself rather quickly, especially with so many resources. Another 5 U-boats sunk. The moment these guys are in top shape, I'm gonna do some encirclements, I think. Need that tech too. These techs are actually going to be prioritized. I'm gonna research those two ahead of time. They have pretty good bonuses, so it helps. The spearheads also have their own headquarters, their own army groups, which are being, at the moment, they are being led by MacArthur, Bradley, and McBride. Greek, now ahead of time. Let's hold that river. All headquarters are at the rear. Guys, go over there. Probably should only use the mechanized for this and keep the infantry in the ports, because they are low and of little use because of that. You go over there. Over there for now, I guess. Guys are slow as hell. I already regret researching them and building them. Another ship going down. National unity is going down. One whole point of spies, lowering it. We are also reducing the national unity of the German Reich. Okay, the navy has arrived. Can't see them. Let's do this instead. of these ships need a break. Soon we'll have another heavy armor division ready, so let's rebase in Washington DC and wait for it. It would probably be a good idea to invade the UK. Liberated. Germany also doesn't have cores there. But I guess I need all these troops here to deal with Germany. We'll see. What will truly weaken them is... What would weaken them for sure is if they lose divisions. So I might be able to help them with that, don't you think? And you go there for now. Education advance, awesome, we really need it. This will be ready by May of 1954. We have several bonuses to research efficiency, so that compensates for being ahead of time. I'm gonna research it. Still have a few levels of that to research. Let's put all this stuff in the queue. Supply center shifted to Kiel. Look at the amount of... Look at the supplies dropping pretty fast. Okay, we have to do some encirclements. We really do. I don't actually need all these guys here, so... nor here, so... probably gonna use them to invade the UK. We'll see. Let's see, where are my... heavy armor, the super heavy armor. Gonna use them to punch through, I guess. Let's see if they can make it over there. Iberians are trying to retake the Azores. This is a very tough division. Low, but it's tough. Should have a pretty low softness, which also makes them not invulnerable, but less vulnerable to tactical bombers and multi-roles. They are vulnerable to close air support mostly. Still waiting for the Air Force before I attack them. Guys are still in pretty bad shape. A couple of months from now, they will be great. We're winning the war at the sea for the first time in a very long time. I believe it's actually the first time in this playthrough. Okay, great. 372 I see. We have no other option but to wait. They are being attacked. They are gonna lose organization pretty fast. And if they did bomb us, it barely scratched us. They didn't. I don't want to start to push without air force. Maybe I will, or else this will be very boring for you guys. I mean, not for me. I like this kind of stuff. With 5 for now. No bombings, which is surprising. So, 6 divisions at each province. You guys go to Hamburg, move it. Guess I'm gonna need more ports. Or this is gonna fail hard. I also need to take out Copenhagen. That's actually a top priority. I'm gonna wait for a few days for that division, and then I'm gonna use the fleet to go take Copenhagen. I think that should be my priority now. Don't recall if I prioritized the ports. Yes. Yes, I did. Phasing efficiency. Very, very happy to see it. Top of the queue. Okay, one of you will stay. The other one gonna go over there. We have a very, very nice encirclement opportunity here. These guys are misplaced. Yeah, I really need more divisions. Let's use some of this infantry to hold the line while move it. Well, these guys will take this province, these ones will take this, and everyone will destroy that armor. I hope. Get caps lock turned on. Let's make sure these guys repair. Hit 5 again for a while. I really want to destroy those guys, but I also don't want to be bombed to death. Okay, you go there, you go over there. Let's do this. We can actually use 7 divisions in this attack because you guys have only a width of 1. The maximum number of divisions that I think I can still use effectively are 7. Let's attack with 6 for now. Then bring another one to the fight. They have armor here, a piercing of 14 and armor of 13. It cannot pierce our super heavy armor. Let's help them out, shall we? Attach these guys to the third headquarters, spearheads, third air army group, and move to Kiel, or at least a rebase over there. We're having some issues with fuel, which is weird since this province is so near the supply center. Okay, they're done. We're being attacked. They're trying to take advantage of a stacking penalty, but they didn't succeed. Now we are gonna be attacked like crazy, which is not a big deal. Let's use the spearheads. You guys sit tight, I guess. And you guys die, please. Okay, this is a good way for me to take a break. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.